Hola, ¿qué tal, gente? Bienvenidos al canal, bienvenidos nuevamente a la nevada Providence Oaks. Bienvenidos a otro episodio más de Lake Season's Greetings. Continuamos la aventura de Thomas, donde lo habíamos dejado en el capítulo pasado. Estamos acá jueves 26 de diciembre, día después de Navidad. Lo habíamos dejado justo después de la cena navideña en compañía de Emily, de Beth y de Mildred. Y pues tenemos otro día más para entregar el correo y entregar paquetitos, ¿vale? Pero antes de comenzar el día de hoy, pues comentarles, si es que escuchan un poquito más de ruido ambiental en mi micrófono, en mi voz, es porque a día de hoy que estoy grabando esto hace un calor bastante importante, a diferencia de acá en el videojuego que hace un frío importante. Acá estamos en pleno verano, entonces pues tengo que tener la ventana aquí que tengo justamente aquí abierta. Y también tengo que tener un poquito de ventilación extra para no morirme incendiado acá adentro, ¿vale? Así que si escuchan un poquito más de ruido, pues lo lamento, ¿vale? Y como siempre, si les gusta lo que hacemos por aquí en el canal, pues agradecería un montón lo que es un like, un comentario, suscripción, que ayudan un montonazo y pues me hacen muy feliz de paso. Bien, me dejo de cháchara y comenzamos el día de hoy, otro día más de entregas. Tenemos un montón de entregas, bueno, 4 en verdad en el centro, tenemos 2 acá cerca de casa, un paquete, ojo, para Robert, uno acá al lado del motel, sí, y tenemos una acá en las cabañas. Chido. Comencemos otro día más.
Season's greeting, Theo. It's the second day of Christmas, and I don't have turtle doves or partridges and pear trees, but you know what I do have? Theo, positive or pet peeve.
Season's greetings to you too, Jack. It's, Angela here. I watched the movie Gremlins the other day.
Los Gremlins,
in my own cozy VCR-equipped living room. And I just want to say that it was a lovely and inexpensive way to have a great time.
Thanks for the tip, Angie. Angela. I'm going to assume that wasn't a surreptitious advertisement for the Flick Shack. And I'm also going to
Publicidad
assume
encubierta,
the next rental there will be free of charge. Hey! Okay, on to the weather. It looks like we'll have lots of snow today. How about some music now?
Ok, claro, si recuerdan, cuando conversamos con Frank antes de dejarlo, también Thomas dijo que iba a nevar un montonazo. Vale, tenemos carretita para el 102. Ok, por lo que estuve revisando, este Season's Greetings, este Felices Fiestas, no tiene trofeos. Una pena, a mí me gusta mucho ese tema. Y es cortito, es mucho más cortito que la historia principal. Creo que dura sobre unas 3:30, 4 horas. Vale, 203 de Jackson Street. Puede ser un sombrero, porque es redondo. Puede ser una torta. Ah, las mismas personas que no están. Nope, no answer.
The Kovacs family always heads to Arizona in the wintertime. And who can blame them?
Yo la verdad, si viviera en una zona donde nieva en Navidad, pues me quedo ahí, Me banco el frío porque creo que Navidad te invita a eso. Creo yo. Porque aquí es lo que es Navidad en lo que es Sudamérica, hace un calorazo importante. Perfectamente Santa podría andar con short acá. Podría andar con unas sandalias, short, una camiseta de tirantes y tal. Vale, nos metemos acá. Y tenemos paquetillo acá. ¿Para quién? Ah, para Nancy. Bueno, ¿estará amargada aún? ¿Seguirá amargadilla? Vale. A ver, ¿cuál es? Este.
parcel, Thomas. Don't forget the parcel.
No lo tomé, ¿eh? Y eso que apreté X. Lo lamento, amigo del camión. Estoy entregando paquetillos.
Get this to its destination.
Lo lamento, perdón por hacer taco.
Yes, I understand, but Maureen said...
Does it really matter what Maureen said? I can't help that her orders have been delayed because of the snow. She should have just ordered sooner. It's not like New Year's Eve appeared on the calendar out of nowhere.
That's true, but it was only 2 weeks ago that she decided to throw a celebration at the diner. And once we're sure we can host a proper party for everyone, you are also invited.
That sounds an awful lot like blackmail to me. Please come to my party, Nancy. But first, hand over a football team supply of cheesy dip, quiche, and sloppy joes.
I'm sure she didn't mean it that way, and I'm sure you're more than welcome either way. But I have to run now. Bye, Nancy, and hi-bye, Thomas.
Bye, Kay.
Maureen Hennessy strikes again.
Qué... angry,
P.O. would be a boring place without her.
Boring? Drama-free might be the word you're looking for. One thing's for sure, she does not know how to run a business. Always bites off more than she can chew. And now I'm supposed to come to the rescue?
Una buena oportunidad para dinero extra. Podría salvarnos la fiesta. No te culpo si la dejas en la estacada.
You could be a party's savior. I know I'd never miss out on such an opportunity.
With the ridiculous discount she's demanding, it's mostly nothing but a great opportunity for a lot of extra work. Anyway, is that parcel for me? You can just put it on the counter.
Claro, Nancy, que pases un buen día.
Sure thing, Nancy. Have a great day.
No es muy buena onda, no. De hecho, larguémonos de acá, No me cae muy bien, Nancy. Es una señora muy amargada. El cigarro la hace amargada. Vamos a dar la vuelta aquí. Vale, así que ya saben, amigos, si fuman serán como Nancy. Bien, vamos a entregar la cartita. Las cartitas aquí donde vivimos. Además es un pueblo tan pequeño que ser buena onda como que no cuesta mucho, creo yo. A no ser que realmente te lleves mal con esa persona. Bien, tenemos carta para nuestros vecinos. Chido.
Somehow it's always nice when our neighbors get a letter. Here's to you, Andy and Toby.
Vale, vamos a dar la vuelta. Y... qué bonita nuestra casa, Chido. Creo que es la canción que más me gusta del juego. Está cotillando, Vale. Chido, ¿qué nos queda? Bueno, paquetazo para Robert. Y... vale. Creo que Robert no estaba. No, era Jack, perdón, era Jack. Sí, no hemos ido a ver a Robert. Bien, por aquí. ¿Podremos visitar también la torre con Thomas? A ver qué dice.
Thomas, just keep the wheel steady and trust the snow chains on the tires.
Vale. Qué bonito, como nieva. Qué maravilla.
I'm reminded of our honeymoon in Niagara Falls all those many years ago.
En las cataratas del Niágara, ¿eh? Vale, Bear Creek. Igual, tener este río y cascada al lado de tu casa debe un poco saturar, creo yo, el sonido. Vale, Robert.
Hey there. Looks like Santa's a little late this year.
¿Por qué no has sido un buen chico? Santa no te traería nada así de pesado.
If you keep ordering heavy parcels like this, Santa might just skip your house altogether.
No, sorry, Thomas. Let me give you a hand. That must be the fire pit I ordered. Now I can finally go ice fishing without freezing at the same time.
Ice fishing.
Pesca en hielo. Si no saben, hay que hacer un hoyo, un círculo, un hoyito, y ahí se coloca el sedal. Pensé que no había pesca hasta primavera. Parece una aventura interesante.
Sounds like a nice adventure.
Well, you're in luck. Bert's out of town, so I could use someone else to talk to. Not that Bert talks that much. How about it? Tomorrow evening.
Claro. ¿Qué tal ni en sueños? Esa respuesta es muy cortante, ¿eh? Claro, sí, sí.
Sure, let's do it. But you better make sure that fire pit is working.
Perfect. I'll bring all the gear, but feel free to bring some booze. Hey, did you have a nice
Sí.
Christmas, by the way?
Unas cervecitas para mantener ahí el calor. Ha habido mejores. Mi hija no ha venido. Muy bien, día libre, comida rica. Sí.
I've had better. My daughter couldn't make it.
Sorry to hear that. Anyways, I won't hold you up any longer. I need to assemble this baby. See you tomorrow, Thomas. I'll come pick you up.
Vale. Tenemos cita de pesca. Vale, pesca en hielo con Robert. Chido. Entonces, vamos a ir a... por los jajas, ¿eh? Vamos a ir a echar un ojo ahí a la torre. Donde nos juntamos con Kay. Que era... Aquí está el desvío. Uy, 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 cuidado. Que se nos va la furgo. Aquí. Qué bonito, Uf. Me encanta mucho. Mucho cómo se ve. Diría que lo estoy disfrutando más que el juego base, ¿eh? Ay, cuidado. Solo por la nieve. A ver si Thomas nos dice algo. Un comentario. Chido. Vale, no nos dice nada, creo, ¿eh? Vamos a ver. Tampoco tenemos la cámara. Hubiera estado chido. No, no dice nada. No dice nada. Igual tiene pinta que hace un frío potente. Vale, no dice nada. Tampoco... No... Ah, sí lo marca. Vale, pensé que no lo marcaba. Torre de vigilancia. Pensé que no lo marcaba como lugar descubierto. Vale, vamos. Entonces ahora tenemos carta en las cabañas y paquete en el motel. Supongo que Emily seguirá trabajando... Ah, sí, cierto. Había olvidado lo de Matt. Matt, creo que era. El bigotes. Que era muy pesado. Vale. Y aquí ya nos enfilamos a la entrega. ¡Dios! Bueno, acabo de reventar la furgo, ya no funciona. Esa textura estaba rara, ¿eh? Hay que decirlo. Vale, cafelito. Mientras manejamos. Este es un hack, ¿eh? Cuando hace calor, tomarse un café ayuda un poco a regular lo que es el calor que puedas sentir. Vale, ¿dónde es? Al fondo, ¿no? Claro. Al fondo del todo. Aquí. Totalmente. Igual son como abandonadas, ¿eh? No tienen ni corriente, creo. No tienen ni electricidad porque no veo cableado. No veo cableado, así que a la antigua. Chido, entonces... Aquí. Sí, ven, no hay cableado acá. Supongo que un par de días como para desconectar y tal, bien, pero para vivir... Vale. Igual no costaría nada, porque aquí mismo está todo cableado. Un par de postes y vamos andando. Aquí. Siempre olvido... Ah, el Oregon Trail. Es como... ¿What? Una furgo. ¿Qué noticias? Anda, ¿tenéis un problema con el coche? Sois de fuera, bienvenidos a Provi.
Out-of-towners, I'm assuming? Welcome to Providence Oaks.
Yeah, just a second, my good man. Gabriel, can you figure out what's wrong with this vehicle?
Tocayo.
Give me some good news here. I mean, I'm not really a car mechanic, Mr. Price. But I know the smoke isn't a good sign. No, duh, Einstein. Say, hey, Mr. Mailman, what's your story?
¿Cuál es su historia? Solo he venido a entregar un paquete. Soy Thomas Weiss. Y sí, soy el cartero. Espere, ¿es Connor Price de la KNW6?
Name's Thomas Weiss. And yes, I do deliver the mail.
Okay, then you're Thomas Weiss, mailman. And I'm Connor Price, annoyed man. Gabe, if you don't know what you're doing, then why on God's green earth are you fiddling around with that engine? Just thought I'd pop up in the hood, Mr. Price. What with the smoke and all? It needs to vent. Needs to vent, huh? Never have I felt more like a busted
Puñetazo, ¿eh?
God, I'm dying in this podunk country-ass town. Bunch of
Paletos, Dios.
So,
Ya me cayó mal, ¿eh?
hey there. I see you've already had the privilege of the full Connor Price experience.
Me he quedado tieso, sí.
Quite the experience it was. Well worth the price of admission.
Yeah, Connor can be a bit much. Anyway, I'm Ilsa Richter, local TV segment producer turned car problem solver. And that sporting young man over there is Gabriel Serrano, local TV sound guy turned amateur mechanic. Emphasis on amateur.
Hey, I never claimed to know anything about cars. Just because I used to be a studio tech, Mr. Price put me on engine duty. Anyway, nice to meet you, sir.
Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas Weiss.
Cartero y saco de boxeo de reportero. Y sé quién puede arreglar el coche. Sí, seamos buena onda con ellos, no con Connor, que ya me cayó
And as the
horrible.
local mail carrier, I know just the guy to fix your car problem.
If you mean young car service, I'm way ahead of you, Mr. Weiss. They're on their way right now.
That's great, Ilsa. You're an even better car problem solver than you are a segment producer.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Gabe.
That must be Ben Young.
Se lo arreglará, perdón, en un periquete. Tengo que seguir repartiendo. Sí, se lo arreglará.
You're in capable hands. He'll have you fixed up in no time.
God, I hope so. We need to get to Melville, and we're already way behind schedule.
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come in here for a second, please.
Excuse me. Duty apparently calls. Happy travels.
Hey, nos volvemos a ver. ¿Esta es su alternativa a trabajar en la oficina de correo? ¿Es una emergencia?
So, we meet again.
Uh-huh. Hey, I'm new here. All of a sudden I have to check in 3 people at once who want their own rooms. Separate but close to one another, all equipped with TV VCRs. And, well, long story short, I need to reach Emily Weiss, stat. I'm guessing the local post guy would know where to reach her.
Seguro que sabrá qué hacer. Su teléfono es el 777, cállate y vete. Me sé el número de memoria. Sí.
Emily's off today, but I'm sure a smart guy like you will figure things out in no time.
Oh, thank you ever so much for nothing. God, where am I supposed to see whether room 2 has a VCR installed?
I'll just leave the parcel here on the counter. Bye.
Es un imbécil, ¿eh? Tal cual.
They're already gone. Mighty fast towing there, Ben.
Es un real pelmazo este... Bigotes. Vale. Entonces, el día de hoy... Libre. Terminamos ya el día de entregas y libre. Bien. Ya me estoy aprendiendo las letras de las canciones, ¿eh? Pam, 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 param. Vale, aquí estamos en la granja Reynolds. El Moss y en casa. Chido. Esta la tomamos bien. Nos reventamos la furgo. El zorrito. Eso debe ser un easter egg o algo, ¿eh? Porque solamente hay uno. Vale. Chido. Bien. Jueves 26 de diciembre, noche.
Hey, if it isn't Connor Price.
Oh, that's him, huh? He's taller than he looks on TV.
Esperemos que esté de mejor humor hoy, sí.
Let's hope he's in a better mood now. He was really quite rude to me earlier.
Wow, sounds like a real jerk.
Hola, señor Price, sigue fumando, ¿eh? Señor Price, ¿no debería estar usted en Melville?
Mr. Price? Aren't you supposed to be in Melville?
Well, hey there. Good to see you, man. Yeah, change of plans, I'm afraid. Oh, hi, ma'am. I don't think we've met. Connor Price, KNW6.
Welcome to the Oregon Trail Motel, sir. Better get to work, honey. I'll see you tonight.
Okay, what's up with her? Christmas hangover?
No le haga caso, es muy protectora. Le he contado lo que ha pasado antes.
No, it's just that I told her about our earlier meeting.
Oh, I see. Yeah, about that. Listen, I'm man enough to admit that it wasn't my finest hour. I'm
Me parece.
usually a lot more easygoing. In fact, the Willamette Week once called me one of the most likable faces in local broadcasting.
Por mi parte, es agua pasada. Se es agradable cuando todo va bien. ¿La Willamette Week habló bien de usted? Sí, ¿para qué ser...?
That's
Sí.
quite all right. Water under the Bear Creek Bridge, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, when my car isn't breaking down during a tight shooting schedule, I'm a pretty swell guy. Believe me, that's the price guarantee.
¿Ha conseguido Ben Young arreglar su furgoneta? Así que obviamente nos ha ido a Melville. Preguntémosle.
So, has Ben Young managed to fix your van yet?
No, that's the change of plans I was referring to. Turns out we need some parts that the garage doesn't have in stock, so Young's having them shipped over ASAP. But in the meantime, we've decided to stay right here in lovely, picturesque, whatchamacallit, USA.
Se llama Providence Oaks, Provi para abreviar.
It's Providence Oaks, PO for short.
Yeah, well, to be honest, all these little villages look pretty much the same to me anyway. See, we're supposed to be shooting some remotes on local end-of-year festivities and such. A grand kickoff to our special series on small-town American life. And it doesn't really make much of a difference if we start here or in freaking Melville.
Ya, supongo que tiene sentido. Providence Oaks es mejor que Melville. No sé, la verdad,
Except, of course, that Providence Oaks is way nicer than frickin' Melville.
I was gonna say, this town has warmth. I like warmth. And so do our viewers, I'm betting. So get ready for your town to be featured in part 1 of The Oregon Trail. Title pending. Might be a little too on the nose.
Se parece al nombre de este motel. Hubo una ruta de migración con ese nombre.
That is the same name as this motel. So I guess it isn't particularly original. My wife works here as a receptionist, but she's not the one who named it.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Real conversations with real Americans, right? But as fun as this is, I should be turning in. The three of us each got our own quaint little room. Mine's non-smoking, unfortunately. Still beats Gabriel's. His doesn't even have a TV. Can you believe it?
Sí, me lo creo. Qué irónico. Bueno, ya debería ir yéndome. Qué irónico.
The irony.
Anyway, great banter. See you around, my main mailman.
Bye.
No es muy buena onda, ¿eh? Ok. Pues hoy nada, vamos a... Sí, ver tele. ¿Qué dan hoy? Interesante. ¿Programa de acción?
Attention everybody! There's a suspect situation at the drive-in.
Sounds like a job for fries and a hamburger. Real funny, guys. Okay, Klaus, let's go check it out.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Vale. Viernes 27 de diciembre, mañana. Otro día más de entregas. Correcto. Vale, ¿qué tenemos hoy? Casi todo en el centro, cerca de casa y... Oh, acá no hemos ido, creo, ¿eh? Old Logging Road, no hemos ido. Y acá tampoco creo. Ah, no, es el Moss, claro, sí, sí. Vale. Tenemos paquetillo justo al lado de la oficina. La biblioteca.
Let's hear one from Mildred Meow Jenkins.
Hi, Jack. I would like to thank our own Robert Harris for all the snow he shoveled from my driveway this week. He even brought a fish snack for my cats. Say thank you to Robert now, my dears.
Way to go, Robert. Feel free to help clear out my driveway as well. It's only about a quarter of a mile.
400 metros,
And it'll probably need shoveling because more snow's coming. But we're back to bright and sunny skies later today. Back to the music.
Vale. Me muevo en un segundo, entrego esto y me retiro. Vale, 300 de Main Street. Hola, Beth.
Hi, Beth. Got a delivery for you. Where do you want it?
Oh, dear Thomas. I almost didn't see you come in there. I was lost in thought, I suppose. Please just put it on the counter, if you will. Thank you. And thank you again for a lovely Christmas dinner. I had a marvelous time with you all.
We loved having you over, Beth, as always. Emily and I had a great time.
Pero eso que nos contaste, aunque ese siempre no va a durar mucho por lo visto. Aunque Mildred no sabe manejarse bien. Sí.
Although always is not going to last forever, it seems.
Well put, Thomas. I do like that.
Ambos nos quedamos en shock. Entiendo que estarás mejor en el sur.
It was a bit unexpected, but I can understand why the grass is greener in the south for you right now.
My reason for leaving is wonderful, for sure. I can only count myself fortunate. And I wouldn't miss a thing now that the little one is on the way. Oh, but I will miss you two. As Helen Keller once wrote, so long as the memory of certain beloved friends lives in my heart, I shall say that life is good.
Eres como una biblioteca andante, Beth. Siempre tienes la cita apropiada. Qué bonito, lo escribiría pero he olvidado el bolígrafo. Nosotros también te echaremos de menos, Beth.
We'll miss you too, Beth.
So, haven't you ever thought of moving closer to Meredith over all these years? She is living quite a ways away, right?
Lo hemos pensado así. Nah.
No. Even though I love my daughter like crazy, she never stops working. So moving out there wouldn't make much of a difference, I don't think. She's just like me, I guess. Can't sit still. She just takes bigger steps. Who knows? Maybe Meredith will even make it out here one day. And there's always the phone, of course.
And don't forget the postal service.
Quite right you are.
Well, I won't keep you any longer, Thomas. I need to sort through this new delivery you've just brought in. And believe you me, that's going to take me a while.
Quizá deberías comprar unas gafas nuevas. Es mejor tomarse un tiempo con eso.
I understand. It's best to take your time with things like that.
Exactly. Whether one likes it or not. Until next time, my friend.
Up and at 'em. See you, Beth.
Ok, bueno, Thomas, amigo. En un tiempecito más va a volver Meredith aquí. Bueno, aunque no van a estar ellos, así que... Una por otra. Bueno, al final, con el final que elegimos, que sacamos 2 de 3, creo que era. Sí, 2 de 3. Pues nos quedamos aquí. Aquí, paquetillo. Aquí no hemos venido, ¿eh? Ojalá salga alguien para conversar. 105. Alguien nuevo que conocer, maybe. 105.
Part and parcel.
Tenemos paquetito, ¿eh? Hola. No. Bueno. Esta es nueva, creo. Esta canción no la había escuchado. Se agradece musiquita nueva. Vale, tenemos cartitas. Acá. Sí. En el 104 de... Oeste de 3rd Street. Chido. Nos metemos allá, nos damos la vuelta y ahí la entregamos. Aquí. Cuidado, no me vaya a reventar el... No vaya a reventar el buzón. Es acá, creo, ¿no? Ah, sí.
Another satisfied customer. unless it's bills.
Bien, entonces ahora tenemos... Vale, mira, vamos a entregar estas y después nos metemos nuevamente por acá, por el centro. Así después vamos directo a entregar las cartitas. Perdón, los paquetes que tenemos ahí a la izquierda. Genial. Y esto es... Ah, acá donde vivimos. Bueno, hasta ahora hemos conocido a Beth, que, bueno, es nueva. Hemos conocido a Connor, a Ilsa. ¿Ilsa era? Y a Gabriel. A mi tocayo. Ah, claro, los Michis están dentro de la casa de Mildred. Muy bien, porque si no estarían congelándose. Aquí. Paquetillo para el 103 de Vintage Street. Chido. Y hasta la parrilla ahí con nieve. Vale. Hola. No. Nadie.
Yet another satisfied customer.
Bien, y cartita para Walnut. Walnut Drive, el 203. Chido. Bien, entonces ahora tomamos el camino de vuelta a la avenida principal y entregamos esas dos cartas que nos quedan ahí y nos vamos a entregar los paquetes. Por aquí. Genial. Aquí donde está el pinito. Vale. Y acá, esto es el 104 de Pine Street. Chido. Bien, entonces ahora vamos a los paquetillos. Acá. ¿Cómo entro ahí? ¡Uy, zorrito! Casi lo pisamos, ¿eh? ¿Y cómo entro aquí? A ver, me va a dar la vuelta y me va a meter por detrás. Por acá. Ah, es allá al fondo. Ok, claro, aquí se ve un pequeño camino. Sí, aquí se ve un caminito. Sí, un poco complicado, pero acá. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Es la casa? ¿Es donde juegan póker con Frank? Old Longing Road. ¿Ahí juegan póker o es...? Parece un garito. Sí. Ah, creo que ya sé lo que es.
Ah, look who's here.
Hey, Thomas. Yeah, I needed to take care of some stuff.
Miren lo que hay dentro.
Customers at the post office anyway.
Hay fuegos artificiales. Y si quieren enviar algo urgente, ¿no te preocupa Walter Morgan? Ya, seguro que más tarde empieza a venir gente. Preguntémosle por Walter,
Aren't you at least a little worried that Walter Morgan might show up?
Morgan? I don't think so.
Está lleno.
Last time that city slicker tried driving in the snow, he totaled his car against the deer statue.
Si tú lo dices, Frank, a mí ni me va ni me viene. No te falta razón, Frank.
If you say so, Frank. It's none of my business.
That big sucker you're carrying is for me, huh? Right on time. It's all coming together. Hey, Thomas, you can keep a little secret, right?
Por supuesto, Frank. Bueno, siempre lo he intentado y rara vez he fallado. No si me meto en problemas por ello, Frank. Sí.
Of course, Frank.
Great. It's not a big deal in any case. A buddy of mine was able to get his hands on some premium quality fireworks. I'm selling them with a nice profit. And anything I can't sell, well, let's just say you want to be outside Moe's Diner when the clock strikes 12 on New Year's Eve.
Frank, that sounds illegal and dangerous.
Fingiré que no hemos hablado de esto. El Frank de siempre, como a mí me gusta. ¿No deberías quedarte solo con las apuestas deportivas? Sí, o sea... peligroso, pero...
In other words, classic Frank Coleman. Just how I like it.
Thomas, wouldn't life be boring without a walk on the wild side every now and then?
¿Has usado fuegos artificiales?
But do you have any experience with setting off fireworks?
Who needs experience? Just light the fuse and get out of Dodge. I better finish up, Thomas. Can't keep the customers waiting forever.
All right, Frank. See you at the office.
Ok. Creo que lo más seguro sería... Ay, lo cierra, para que no le... no le allanen el garito. Yo creo que lo más seguro... Bueno, nunca he usado, y dudo que lo hagan, ¿verdad? Creo que lo más seguro para usar los fuegos artificiales es usar una mecha bien larga. Creo. Imagínate ahí el petardazo y te vuelas la mano. Adiós. Creo que por acá no hemos venido, esta zona. Por esta calle me refiero. Vale, acá llegamos directo al Moss. Y nos metemos por acá. Chido. ¿Qué habrá pedido Maureen? Aquí recordemos que la cocina todavía no le explota, Vale. 500 de Lake Road.
Okay, so
Ilsa, vale.
we still need to check Spanner Dam for the mood shots. According to this, it offers damn fine views. So...
Hey, Mr. Mailman. Come on over. Talk to us for a sec.
Gabe, we don't have time for idle chit-chat.
He can help us out, Ilsa. No one knows the town like a mailman. Right, Mr. Weiss?
Hey, señor Serrano y señorita Richter. No sé, conozco el pueblo bastante bien. Cierto es. ¿Qué necesitan?
Hey, Mr. Serrano, Miss Richter.
Please, call us Gabe and Ilsa.
He can call you Gabe and Ilsa. I prefer Miss Segment Producer Extraordinaire.
Llamadme cartero formidable de Provi. Vosotros llamadme Thomas, por favor.
You two call me Thomas then, please.
Anyway, we're scouting out this beautiful town of yours for our report on small town America. It's great, but we could use the inside track. So, any secret spots we're bound to miss, but shouldn't?
Well...
La tienda de cebos de Mackie, la torre del pico del águila, la granja de Jack Reynolds, es que está vacía y Mackie está cerrado. Sí.
The watchtower up at Eagle Peak. You can take in the view among the treetops.
But make sure you watch out for those creaky steps.
Oh, hey, Maureen.
Now, here's your coffee, folks. Sorry for the delay. Faucet's been acting up again, which should have been fixed yesterday.
Oh, you want me to check on it, Miss Hennessy?
Oh, now look at you. My knight in woolen armor. Would you, dear?
I can take a look.
Well, isn't that nice of you? Back of the kitchen, honey. Ashley, someone who does know what he's doing is coming in. Show him where the busted faucet is. And stay out of his way. Ashley's a sweetheart, but when it comes to fixing things, that boy is all thumbs.
See, this is what the segment should be. Interacting with the townsfolk, helping out. I love it.
Qué buen chaval, pero ¿sabes algo de grifos? Sí, preguntémosle.
Does he actually know anything about faucets?
Yeah, you're in good hands, Maureen. Gabriel may look and act like a naive little pup, but he can fix anything. Well, except for our van. But other than that...
Oh, is that a fact? Well, in that case, I can think of a few more things he could fix around here, if you catch my drift.
Maureen, que hay nada presente. Fingiremos que no hemos oído nada. Típico de Maureen, sí.
Classic Maureen.
Let me just go check him out. Check on him, I mean.
So, anyway.
Bueno, debería irme. Bueno, Richter es alemán, porque Weiss sí. Bueno, ¿has probado la tarta de arándanos?
Oh, wait. You had the Connor Price experience the other day. Have you recovered yet?
I actually encountered him outside the motel yesterday evening.
Esta vez ha sido más agradable conmigo. Seguía echando humo, literalmente. Fue una conversación amena sobre vuestros nuevos planes. Sí, ha sido más buena onda, pero sigue siendo un pelmazo.
He was a lot nicer this time.
Really? Oh, did he greet you with, "Good to see you, man"?
Sí, ¿cómo lo sabías? Sí, parecía animado, es probable, no me acuerdo, sí.
Yes, how did you know?
That's his go-to when he's forgotten your name. It's "Good to see you, man" for guys and "Hey, lady" for gals.
Really?
Bueno, es un buen truco, ¿eh?
Wouldn't worry about it, though. He called me Lisa for the better part of a year. Connor's a lot. But I guess after this week, I can update my resume with not just segment producer and car problem solver, but also Connor Price Wrangler.
Atrapada en un pueblo con compañeros. Aunque Gabriel parece majo. Me recuerdas a mi hija, ¿sabes? Sí, de hecho, un poco.
You know, you remind me of my daughter. Smart, tough, a little too hardworking.
Oh? And does her cynical demeanor mask her deeply felt insecurities and profound loneliness, too?
What?
Kidding. Or am I? I'm not as tough as I look. Sometimes that whole Connor Price experience can get to me. At least Gabe's a welcome antidote, that big old puppy dog. He's as uncomplicated as Connor is complicated.
Well now, sounds like someone is getting a little warm under the collar for our Gabriel. Just between you and me, honey, I have a hunch that feeling is more than mutual.
Maureen, no asustes así a la gente. Maureen, ¿te han arreglado el grifo ya?
Maureen, is the faucet fixed yet?
All I know is, I just spent 5 minutes with our knight in the kitchen, and during that time, he mentioned Ilsa about 12 times.
Really? Well,
Faucet's all better now, Mo. And we should be hitting the road right about now.
Right. Thanks, Maureen. Nice talking to you, Thomas.
Bye now, folks. Be sure to check in again soon, you hear? Huh, these TV folks sure know how to liven things up, don't they?
Indeed, Maureen.
Y aún no es conocido a Connor Price. Son la comidilla del pueblo, la verdad. Pero no creo que debamos inmiscuirnos.
You haven't even met the main event, Connor Price.
Oh, that reminds me. You know about my little New Year's Eve shindig, right? I'm counting on you and Emily. We'll party like it's 1986. Because it will be.
Aquí estaremos. No me lo perdería, no prometo nada, pero se intentará. Lo hablaré con Emily. Claro, sí, aquí estaremos.
Of course we'll be there. Wouldn't miss it for the world. Best get back to it. See you, Mo.
Bye now.
Me cae bien esa pareja, ¿eh? Son buena onda. Vale, vamos a la oficina. Hoy, vale, tenemos pesca con Robert. Me parece. Vale. De vuelta a la oficina. Vale, un segundo. Cena con Emily, noche de póker con colegas, fiesta de noche vieja. Vale. Uop. Genial. Nos estacionamos y estamos listos. Bien, a pescar con Robert. Residencia de los Weiss, viernes noche.
I'll get it. Hello?
Very good evening. Am I talking to Mrs. Emily Weiss?
Yes, sir, that would be me.
Ah, fantastic. It's a pleasure to talk to you. My name is Christian Carmichael, and I represent Fly into Florida.
Oh, hi there.
I have great news for you, Mrs. Weiss. It's been a while, but do you perhaps remember entering into our Fly into Florida sweepstakes?
Now that you mention it, I think so. Yeah. Was that the one on the back of the juice carton?
That's the one. And I am more than happy to tell you that you are the winner of
Mira.
the grand prize.
The grand prize? Wow, fantastic. I'm afraid I've forgotten what it was. Could you refresh my memory a little bit?
No problem, Mrs. Weiss. You have won a 2-week trip to Florida for 2.
Wow, Florida? Really? I won? I have never won anything in my life. Hold on, I need to tell my husband. Honey, we won! I'm talking to a gentleman from Fly into Florida. And he says we've won a 2-week holiday for 2.
Dile que ni hablar, debe ser una estafa. Tiempo compartido. Nos vamos y a Florida, genial, sí.
Get out of here, Florida? Wow.
Isn't it great? We're so happy. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You've got plenty of time to let it all sink in. Next, we'll be sending you an extra special envelope. It will contain a confirmation letter, airline tickets, hotel tickets, and I totally forgot to say this earlier, a $500 check covering any additional expenses.
Wow. I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it most definitely is, Mrs. Weiss. And we'll be making sure you both have the time of your life. There's one thing I must stress. The dates can't be altered.
¿Y cuándo son?
If you have plans for the first 2 weeks of September, this would be a great moment to change them. And I hope this answers all of your questions for now. Congratulations on winning. And we look forward to seeing you fly into Florida.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think I need to sit down for a moment. Florida.
Oh, that's Robert. Sorry, honey. I can't celebrate with you right now. But I'll make it up to you tomorrow night at Moe's.
I will hold you to that.
Esquiando,
Have fun on the ice, hon. And when you start to freeze out there, just think of
sunny Florida.
Vale, a ver cómo nos va. Ah, en medio del lago, ¿eh? Qué top.
Ooh, boy. Drilling a hole, getting that fire pit going. Ice fishing's a lot of work. And it's cold, but we're fishing all right.
Muy bien, Robert, gracias por traerme. Pesquemos uno y larguémonos de aquí de una vez. ¿Estás seguro de que el fuego no derretirá el hielo?
Are you sure that the fire won't melt the ice? I didn't bring my swim trunks.
Don't worry, Thomas. He travels mostly upwards. And hopefully also in our direction. Man, it's nice out here. This setting could use a guitar.
Hogueras y guitarras, malos recuerdos. ¿No asustaríamos a los peces así? Sí, unas canciones con guitarra no estarían mal ahora.
Yeah, some guitar tunes would sound nice right now.
It'd be a shame to disturb the peace now, though. Hey, what was Emily going on about when I picked you up? You guys are going to Florida?
Yeah, apparently we won a 2-week trip.
Wow, congrats. Not that Florida's my cup of tea, if I'm honest.
¿Hay algún sitio al que preferirías ir? ¿Prefieres quedarte en tu querido Provi?
Someplace else you'd rather go?
I'm perfectly fine staying right here.
Provi está genial, pero ¿crees que es buen lugar para conocer a alguien?
PO is great, but is it also a good place to meet someone?
I know what you're hitting at. The answer's no, of course. But maybe this is what I need right now.
¿No llevas demasiado tiempo solo? Ya, dale un poco de tiempo.
I don't know, Robert. Haven't you been by yourself long enough now?
Wouldn't it be ideal if Mrs. Wright dropped by my house one day?
Meredith. Ojalá pescar un décimo de la lotería. Es bastante improbable, pero no se sabe.
Wouldn't it also be ideal if we caught the winning lottery ticket from this here frozen lake?
Let's drink to that. Would be a shame if Emily filled that flask of yours for nothing.
Ah, por fin un comentario sensato. No te pases que conduces tú. Sí.
Finally, a sensible remark.
Cheers. Now let's catch a fish and get the hell out of here.
Qué soledad, ¿eh? Qué soledad en medio del lago. Sábado 28 de diciembre, mañana.
Hey, Thomas, you have a minute?
Claro, Frank, ¿qué pasa?
Sure, Frank. What's up?
Listen, I just got a heads up from one of my buddies at HQ. He said Walter Morgan left for PO with tires screeching. I need to lay low for a while. If you see him, you haven't seen me, okay?
Entiendo, Frank, no te preocupes.
Gotcha, Frank. Don't worry about him.
Holy crap! Morgan's on the premises. I'm not here.
Desapareció muy rápido, buenos días, señor Morgan.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan.
I'm looking for Frank. Could you tell me where he is, please?
¿Frank? ¿Frank Coleman? No, no lo he visto. Sí, señor, está escondido bajo el mostrador.
Frank? Frank Coleman? Haven't seen him here.
And where is he, if he's not here?
Supongo que está repartiendo. Podría estar en cualquier sitio.
He's probably out delivering. Could be anywhere.
I guess I'll have to be patient then. We've received a report that a man with a mustache dressed in a light blue shirt was offering illegal fireworks to people in the postal office parking lot. If that man is Frank, and I'm sure it is, then that's strike 3 for Mr. Coleman. Please tell him I'm looking for him. Have a good day.
Is he gone?
Yes, Frank.
Holy crap, that was a close call. Thanks so much, Thomas. I guess Frank Coleman's going into hiding for a while.
Sí, deberías hacerlo, Frank.
That sounds like a good idea, Frank.
See you Sunday evening. I guess we'll have to play poker with the curtains closed.
Bueno, no es nuestro problema, ¿eh? Él sabrá lo que hace con su vida. Vale, peguemos un guardadito. Chido. Bien, tenemos repartición el día de hoy.